Hello, everybody, and welcome back to ANIPOD Presents the In-Quy'zz-ition. I am your host, Dippy the DM, and these are my lovely players. Say hello, trashy folks.
Hi, Dono.
Hello. Hi, trashy folks.
Dono?
Dono, where did he go? Where is he?
He'll be here
he's
soon.
Here, but he's
He
not
took the
here.
invisibility potion.
Yeah, he took the
Obviously.
invisibility potion. Clearly. Actually.
Clearly.
Invisibility, and somebody cast silence on him, so...
Yeah, so, those will fade at some point, but for the time being, he's just his camera. But we are here today to bring you another lovely episode of the In-Quy'zz-ition, the only campaign with trashy folks and even trashier stories.
We're not on the Dapper D's. You don't need an only show joke.
I know, it's just been so long. It's been a couple of months, I think. So... What? Why is now the time that my roommate starts making noise? Whatever. It's been a little bit of a long day for me, as I feel it's been a little bit of a long day for some other folks too. But that's not going to be a problem because we're playing D&D again, and I'm very happy and excited about that. So, what we are getting ready to do this episode is kind of fun, kind of exciting. It's going to be another episode in New York City. So I got to prepare my terrible I got to prepare my terrible New Yorkish kind of accent for that. Oh. Bring this music in because I like it, and share it with my folks because they like it too.
I'll stop listening to my music.
Just the from our first partner for the campaign, tabletopaudio.com. Tabletop Audio is one of the #1 free libraries of background music and sound effects for your tabletop role-playing games of all shapes and sizes, from steampunk to high fantasy to anywhere in between, and super sci-fi, future retroistic. Whoa, what? Those aren't even words. You can go check out their library of sounds and sound effects at tabletopaudio.com. There is a non-obligatory Patreon where you can download any of their tracks, extended versions of their tracks. You can build your own sound effect pads for your actions in your games. You can hook them up to your smart devices and have them integrated into your other things and your streams, as long as you give them a shout, and that's exactly what we're doing here. Thank you, Tabletop Audio, for being the music to our ears. They released this track not too long ago called Docs Noir, which is what I have been using for the most recent couple of episodes because I love it so much. It fits the vibe perfectly. So, secondly, Tabletop Audio, what else? Am I forgetting something else? Not the
Brett
thing that
made a podcast!
No, I was about to get to that.
Oh, okay.
I was
Sorry, I
just
didn't...
trying to remember if there was another thing. No, I don't think there is.
Stay tuned for the end for a schedule.
Yeah, stay tuned to the end for an upcoming schedule. But before we do that, a little bit of an in-house skill. You may or may not know our good friend Just Brett, aka the Cloak DM, or something along those lines. They're just you may know them from their other stuff. They are releasing a new audio drama podcast. That a lot of ANIPOD folks are heavily involved in. Some ANIPOD folks, some other folks, you'll hear a couple of our lovely voices in episodes to come of Cursed Cards. Kind of a noir, kind of supernatural noir type investigative series about ghoulies and monsters and stuff like that. It's very cool. It's very, I am very excited for it. And you can check out the first scene of the first episode today, as of recording, on Spotify and Apple Music. So,
there's a link in the ANIPOD Nation Discord that I just put in there under announcements.
There will be a link in the Ani Nation Discord, and I will also put a link in the description of this episode, so that if you're on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, you can go down and check out that link as well. And yeah, we're very excited for Brett's project because it's something he's been working on a while now, and he will continue to work on with love and support from everyone here at ANIPOD. but
You
it's
might even hear
it's his
some
own
voices
thing.
you recognize.
Exactly. Yeah. Stick around to the end for an upcoming schedule for our shows, but before then, give us a follow if you like what you see. Give us a subscription if you're feeling generous. A Prime subscription gives us the money and you the ad-free experience at no additional cost to you with an Amazon Prime account. You can check out the YouTube. You can give a subscription over to the YouTube channel to keep up with all of our VODs, past, present, and future. You can check out the link tree in the description of the VOD and the stream to check out all the other fun stuff we do, like the Instagram, see updates when we go live, memes made by Dono, a lot of memes made by Dono, who just arrived. Thank
Here,
goodness.
let me get my headphones.
Yes, I'm doing the intro, so no worries.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You can check out the Teespring merch store, so you can have a small piece of the channel with you. There's going to be some more fun stuff on there when Dadley struck with inspiration, and I provide assets for that sometimes as well. And you can check out the Annie Nation Discord server, the fan server, where you can hang out with all of us and your fellow ANIPOD fans anytime you like, anytime that we're, available, obviously. But
Book club will start back up after I finish moving, so it should be
Yes.
next week or the week after.
Stealthy is taking time away from their very important, hopefully penultimate move, in order to play with us today. So, Stealthy, we love and appreciate you for doing that and continuing to play for us and support us and to be the lovely person that you are. Contact Stealthy for information about the Bookworms Book Club via the Discord server in the description if you are interested. As always, we appreciate anything that you do to watch and support the channel, and we want you to do what you can, not what you feel like you have to, but anything that you can do will be greatly appreciated and help support us in continuing to stream for you and yours. So, if you'd like to continue the lovely little streak of Dadley shilling for exactly $1.
I want $1.
There it is. Thank you so much, StealthyChaos, for the 100 bits, aka $1. But if any of
Thanks,
you would like to
Stealthy.
contribute,
You're welcome.
if any of you would like to contribute as well, there are plenty of ways you can do it, even without taking money out of your pocket. You can follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube to get all of the core content for free. You can interact in the chat on Twitch and in the comments on YouTube so that we increase our analytics, and you can share the stream with your friends and family so that we have more eyes on our content, so we have more opportunities to do more things for you. So thank you for watching and supporting what we do here, and with that, I will give an imaginary handshake to whoever can come up with a concise recap of what happened last episode. Dadley
So
wasn't here,
Undialed-
so you don't even have to nose goes because you don't know.
I know Sundial did his first card reading.
It's just what, sorry?
Mhm. Card reading.
Oh yeah, that
Here's
was
the
fun.
tarot cards. He
No,
pulled
yeah,
cards
that-
for Quinlan, Allie, and himself. We all each pulled a card, and then Allie got the death card.
Mm-hmm.
Allie got drunk and became an art critic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what
What
happened.
else is new? Okay.
That is
is
my
actually-
favorite sentence I've heard in so long.
It's actually very true.
And Willow just drew.
Good.
Which was
She
very-
painted-
Mavron got to call people out and needle people, so it was a great day for him.
Yeah, one of those people being Quinlan, who
Kind of tag team that,
is,
didn't we?
is like now like, okay, this is a straight shooter. I'm gonna go to them for all my advice.
All right.
Phenomenal. Everybody contributed a little bit to the recap, so everybody gets an imaginary handshake.
Yay, sir. Sir.
That's
should've
not my hand.
Ma'am. Well,
Great start.
What a phenomenal. And with
Now,
that,
tain't that
Yeah.
a problem?
we pick up.
We set the tone.
First and foremost, I want to give a little bit of. Okay, he's on the phone. Second and second most. Oh man, you are going to be picking up, flowing down the river. You've just made the turn to go down the river that passes by New Urk City and its various neighborhoods and populous cities. So you'll start seeing some New Urk neighborhoods here for the rest of this day, as you kind of continue on your downtime activities that you were doing. Sundial, you'll finish your tinkering and your setting up of the various things on the boat, which you already rolled for. That'll proc. You already had a good meal made, a good big meal made. There are leftovers of that meal, so there are plenty of things for you to do there. There is also a new piece of art hanging up. It's about the size of a standard sheet of paper, an 8.5 by 11 little canvas that Willow has drawn of the toppling peaks. Or the toppling, it was the something. It was the crumbling top or something along those lines.
I think it was the crumbling peaks.
It was something along those lines.
Crumbling something. It's okay.
What
It's
was
a
the
mountain.
question?
It's a mountain of garbage. It's a really pretty
the
mountain
crumbling
garbage.
tops. It was the crumbling tops.
Yeah.
And you have a drawing of that on the boat. What I wanted to hit first was Zog, because he was not here in the last episode.
Roll for initiative.
No.
Find the
Well,
DM.
So, Zog,
Yeah.
you have been in a trance-like state for
Just
about
driving the boat, I would assume.
for about 6 or 7-ish hours. Cue the last episode. And you come to behind the wheel of the boat. I do not actually remember if anyone did anything to you or in your presence. Allie was in the captain's cabin for a very short amount of time before
That was
going out.
Sundial.
No, that was Sundial.
I went
Sundial,
there.
you were in there for a short period of time.
Do I remember what I did?
I think you
Oh
set
wait,
up
I was setting up
you
the
were setting up one of the
communication
intercom
things.
So, the only difference that you notice from when you started driving the boat, Zog, is that there is now a sending stone-sized button on your captain's at your helm, and it appears to look like sending stones that you have already had on your boat. Oh yeah, we also realized that a lot of the party's pets were left behind on Zog's other boat. Zog, you need to roll. You need to. I am asking you one simple question:
Roll for Cayman.
high or low?
Yeah. High, and I feel like I get advantage because my guy can swim. I'm gonna be real. I'm not
You said
heartbroken.
high,
Yeah.
and I rolled a natural fucking 20. So, Zog,
Yeah.
you not only remembered to grab your pet,
Ripples.
Ripple. Yep, that's his name. I almost remembered that.
Goddamn great
You not
fucking
only
name.
remembered to grab Ripple. Ripple has been like kind of comforting you at the helm while
Mhm.
you have been in this trance-like state.
What a great pet owner. What
Yeah,
an
he-
absolute like.
The same
Mhm.
cannot be said for the two other pet owners of this party.
Fucking. This is like this.
But the-
Like
But the good news.
Zog
I'm
is the
sorry.
great example.
But the good news is that those pets now have a new loving owner in the form of your mother, Zog.
Oh
who-
God.
Uh,
My mom has a flying snake.
A flying snake and a dove.
And a
The
dove.
dove I can see.
You know,
That
Natural
flying snake
enemies,
won't be
if you
able to
think about
fly much longer. It's gonna get overfed.
Mm.
It won't be able to fly for much longer. Oh no, don't underestimate the power of a flying snake to at least hover.
if you think about it, a flying snake and a dove,
Like a bumblebee.
you know,
He's very
Mortal enemies.
willful.
if you think about it, mortal enemies.
I'm
right
just
there.
saying, every pet grandparent always overfeeds the said pet.
100%.
So.
Yeah.
And we pick
Okay.
up with you in your helm, Zog. with this new Sending Stone-esque thing. I will also say that in your paperworking of the episodes that you missed a couple months ago, you remembered to transfer over your personal Sending Stone that was in your last boat.
Yes.
And all of your like little desk effects from the helm of your last boat are on this boat as well.
Okay.
So like you cashed all those checks obviously, but anything else that was
My
like
favorite time of the day, packing orders.
the only
I just really have to drop off this cargo.
who has to mute? No. Who has to mute their phone? No. But you come to on the Urk River.
The River.
The Urk River. Just about to come into the just about
I've been
to
holding
sail,
back so many jokes, Dono. Don't.
Sorry, I'm gonna mute myself now.
Just about to sail into the what? The puddles which you sailed through previously on your older boat. The thing is, this boat is quite a bit bigger than that.
Yes.
You are going to be going slower the closer to New Urk that you go. There are still shipping lines on the water for New Urk, obviously, but the river was like yay big. Now it's like yay big. Like it's shrinking enough that you're gonna need to be careful.
Yeah.
But you're gonna pass through the puddles, which actually leads very nicely onto the next person I wanted to touch on, Allie. You are still very drunk.
Yes.
But you absentmindedly notice, either via a porthole or by being on the top deck and trying to cool off and sober up a little bit, that you're passing through the puddles. The borough closest to where your family lives.
I gotta go get my boyfriend. And I'm gonna go try to find Mavron.
Mavron's at this point like
I gotta see
sunbathing.
my mom.
Mavron's sunbathing on the top deck.
Oh, so you don't have to go very far to find Mavron.
Like,
I
that's even
like-
funny. Saying it like 10 feet from them is so funny.
I-
like looks over and they're right
Looks
there.
over. I'm over here.
Yeah.
My boyfriend.
You caught on at big like dinner time, supper time, that Allie was a little sloshed. So you've kind of been keeping a tail pretty close to them to make sure they're okay.
Yeah.
So Allie, you just turn around and Mavron's there.
Hey. Hi.
Yep.
Hi, how are you?
We're close to my hometown.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't I don't remember if you answered my question earlier if you want to meet my mom. You could say no. That's okay. But like you could meet my mom and my 13 siblings. Well, actually, I think my sister's not in town anymore. I think she went off to her whatever fancy house she lives in. But the rest of my family's probably home.
Mavron, your skin crawls at the thought of being casual with someone other than the person who summoned you here. Let alone people who are related to the person who summoned you here. But then an interesting idea hits your brain. That you could get information out of them if you met them. Whether it be about Allie or other things.
Well, certainly would be interesting to see the person who produced Such an intriguing enigma.
My mom is pretty great.
And hot. What? Who said that?
She's had 16
Boys
kids. She's
and
got
Alex.
something.
I was like,
something.
you can't flirt with my mom though. You're not allowed to flirt with my mom.
Perish the thought.
No, but like you'd be surprised. You'll be surprised.
You're not allowed to kiss the mailman.
Your mom, who was formerly an escort of some level, probably still is. Not still is. Semi-retired.
Semi-retired.
Yeah. It's.
She performs tricks, you know? She's in the trade of tricks.
Yes. Turning tricks. What? No? I said. No.
Can I just say, Sundial did not piece together that she was that, and did invite her, in fact, to be what is the owner or like the runner of an inn/tavern that he plans to put in his fucking land.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a discussion to be had at a later date.
It's fine. It's
Almost
fine.
that's why
It's
Allie
just
wouldn't
better-
talk to you about it.
You know, it's just better entertainment.
So, to translate what I said earlier about Zog and the boat, is that you are now traveling at about the speed your old boat was in your new boat, just so you can navigate it easier. So you're going slower, but you are used to this speed.
Yeah.
I would still like you to make a water vehicles check. How many campaigns do you know that are calling for water vehicles checks?
One.
Welcome to In-Quy'zz-ition, the
Welcome
only
to-
campaign that uses water vehicle proficiency.
Regularly.
Hey, for me, it used to be 2. But
Used
no.
to be.
It used to be
Used to
two.
be 2. Now it's just the one.
So go ahead.
23.
23. You are cruising. All right. To cut time scale a little bit here, if no one else had any specific downtime things they wanted to do, you eventually come to the large fork in the Urk River, where where your boat will no longer be able to navigate the pedestrian bridges and alleyways and waterways, but there is a shipping drop-off here for passengers, and smaller boats take the left branch to go deeper into the city, larger boats take the right branch to stay on the outskirts of the city, and that is where you are going to be going. Because you are taking a shipment to the Boiling Red Hot Springs district of Newark City to drop off your cargo. And it is at this juncture that you slow down your boat for proper procedure, and whoever would like to disembark the boat for the puddles may do so now.
I'm gonna try to talk to Zog first, even though I'm tossed.
So going back a little, like about 15-20 minutes before this happens, Allie, you enter into Zog's helm. Zog, you hear like a...
Oh, yeah, just come on in. You're fine. Yeah.
When the door opens, you see a very sloshed cap.
Hi. I want to take Mavron to see my mom. Is that okay?
Why are you asking me for permission?
You said I shouldn't do stuff without asking first.
No. No.
I'm trying to be better about things. I'm a little drunk right now, but I just got really sad.
Okay, Adley, I really appreciate that effort.
I'm trying to be better.
I'd ask before people come on the boat. You can leave the boat anytime you please. You are not held captive here.
Mavron's not either?
No.
Okay, I feel better now.
And then, I guess just as a blanket statement, Your mom and all your siblings are welcome on the boat if you
I don't
want to
have
show
to
them the
ask?
boat. No, you do not have to ask for your family.
Oh.
It is okay.
Zod.
If you marry Mavron, you don't have to ask anymore. Yes.
When you say
Mary, man.
the words, "You are not a captive on my boat,"
Yes.
the tiniest giggle registers in the back of your mind from a voice very familiar to you.
Mm-hmm.
Just the absolute tiniest one. It's enough for you to notice it, but not enough for you to question it as of this moment right now.
But
And then the rest continues as you have described it so far.
no, your family is welcome on the boat. If anything, I would also love to meet your mom. I didn't get to last time, but I also
you wanna
got
come meet my mom?
I can't at the moment because I have the cargo, but I'm okay dropping you off. So Mavron
I'll bring my
can.
mom here. We'll
okay.
we'll wrangle the kids.
Okay,
Mavron's
yeah.
probably good with kids. I'm gonna go ask Mavron.
I don't think Mavron's good
And
with
I'm gonna
kids. I'm gonna
go-
warn you that right now. Okay, goodbye.
Back to Mavron now.
Mavron looked away. Mavron looked away for like 2 seconds, and now he's like looking for the very drunk cat.
Mm-hmm. To what end you find the very drunk cat stumbling out of the helm.
Okay.
Are you
I
good with
think it's-
kids? You're good with kids. Yeah.
You-
All right, I think it's time for you to take a nap. As he like,
Okay.
like just one arm, she's dangling off the like they're dangling off the back, just kind of like so he can open doors and things.
That's hot.
Because Allie is a little taller than you are, Mavron, so that's impressive.
I'm willowy though.
Very willowy, yes.
I was like, and Maverick's actually pretty strong. Like,
Speaking of which, Willow, you take notice of something very interesting while you are kind of passing through the puddles and such. And it's something that you very particularly notice because it sets off an alarm bell somewhere in your fey-like nature. As you are passing through the puddles, and before you reach this kind of shipping/passenger juncture, which you're about to stop at, kind of observing the puddles as it flows by, just all the houses and the people, there's one house that catches your attention for how nice it looks amidst the wreckage that is all of these other houses. And it looks nice in a very particularly fey way. Like knotted curls of wood extending up over mossy branches, and just very off-puttingly like it came from the Feywild and plonked straight into the middle of this neighborhood. You don't see anyone outside of it. You don't see anyone interacting with it. You don't see anyone knocking on the door or anyone in the backyard. But you get the strange feeling that if you went to that house, someone you would be familiar with might be there in some capacity. Not you would be familiar with specifically like you know them, but you would find someone living there that you specifically would know what you're getting into. And you take a note of it, that as you pull up to this juncture, Zog gets away. Why does this always happen to me? You pull up to the civilian drop-off. And a little disembarking.
Sunday I'll take advantage of, or take charge of this situation. If you're okay with that.
By doing what?
I'm a second in command.
Oh, okay. For the disembarking. Yeah. So yeah, easily done. You kind of send out the gangplank, tie off the ropes, and you are not periodically. What's the word? Temporarily. You are temporarily docked at this juncture point. At which point, whoever may want to disembark the boat may do so now.
Sundial actually wants to go and buy. He wants to get some barrels of things.
Sure.
Materials.
Sure.
For reasons. Let me look at my reasons and the specific things that I need.
I told you to remember an amount of money for retconning the stuff that you built and modified.
Not to worry about it because Zog is paying for it all.
But what amount was it? I need to remember it.
It was like 2,000 gold.
Right?
No, it could have been 200, but yeah.
It was 200. Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds about right.
It was 2 something.
Gotcha.
Sundial would like to get a barrel of scrap metal.
Sure.
A barrel of stones. And a barrel of like clay. To just have on like the ship on the dock. Or not on the dock, but like on like the poop deck.
Yeah.
On the deck.
Sure.
Of the ship. And he would like to have it like in an area where it's secured, but more towards like probably like next to the doors.
A barrel of each.
Yes, a barrel of each.
For scrap metal, 5 gold. There's scrap metal everywhere. It just takes a person going out and collecting it and putting it in a barrel. It's very cheap. For stone, I'm gonna say 20 gold. Because getting to actual like bedrock and mining raw stone is a little harder, but can be done. And you said clay, 10 gold.
10 gold?
Just as a secondary part of the process of getting down to rock level, you pass through like loam and clay level. Like
so we got 5.
So 15 plus 20, 35 gold total for
35 gold?
a barrel of each of those raw materials.
Got it. Easily paid for, and I will have somebody transport onto the ship.
Zog.
Yes.
For no particular reason, deduct 200 gold from your coffers. It's for something that we did last episode. Don't worry about it. It is a. It was for
you
building
said that you would pay for
Sundial.
everything. I did the things.
Yes. I did. Okay, wait.
You did say that you would cover whatever changes or repairs I do to the ship.
Can you send me a itemized bill?
Now that he's got money, he's gonna be real stingy with it. I'll tell
I
you
want
what.
to keep this money.
You say that, but I'm still paying for Quinlan's phone plan, so.
Which you didn't have to.
No, I know I didn't have to, but now I'm glad I did.
About that. Oh my god, yeah, no, I forget.
It's such a pain in the ass when like we have to change something because Quinlan has to call me and be like, "You're the authorized user. Can you?"
Speaking of which, something that has come up in the last couple of off-stream, like kind of wind downs. Quinlan, you've been anticipating. Let me try that again. You've been anticipating contact from your monastery about something. I would like you to remind me what that was, so that I can initiate a roleplay hook for it.
I think
something about a business opportunity with was it like something about a business opportunity with Camden's Hall?
It was that and getting information on what's going on in
just in Petal.
Yeah.
Just like a Petal update.
Yeah, for like their next plan of expansion, if they're actually like looking at going for an all-out like war.
All right.
Oh,
need
we're
someone
getting
to-
heavy winds out here on this side of the mitt,
Yeah.
which
I need
means
someone to
I
hop
think
in with
Mirthy's
their-
light.
Yeah.
or power just went
Mirthy in
out.
chat said, "Oh, there I go." So,
No,
I need someone to hop in with their secondary device, please. I think
charge. I don't have my
Dadley
phone on
already
me.
had that set up. So, Dadley, if you can just hop back in with that, that'll be perfect.
Got it.
Wait, I have to put my head up here. Apologies for the layout mishap, everyone.
We're here.
We're here, but we're steering.
I am here.
In a totally chill way.
Totally chill. Nothing otherwise think about, you know. Right.
Just remember to mute when you get here. There we go.
There we go. Look at that boy's head. Look at him.
Yep,
That handsome
there we
man.
How do I?
Yeah, you're muted. You're good. Okay.
Oh, well, I got Burger King for dinner, guys.
Oh.
To go to Burger
In
King?
this episode,
I
Mirthy
thought
is
no
replaced
Burger
by Borger.
Burger.
Borgor.
I would like a
What is
bigger.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, just
Use
just
that side
just-
view.
I'll turn. They spent 200.
Dippy, you could just turn off his camera.
I got it. I'm
Oh,
doing
yeah,
it right
I
now.
can.
Yes,
I
you
just wanted to
can.
do
There
a
we go.
bit.
I can't say stop video. Never mind.
I just wanted to do a bit.
MIA
We bitten.
hyphen W.
We have fun.
We out here
guys.
bitten, my guys.
The return of Mia, but it's meow,
Meow.
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 So my power comes back within the half hour. I'll come back. Otherwise, I'll be here in chat. All right, that's no worries at all. So, Mirthy. So Allie passes out from their
He's like-
drinks.
Let's go see my family.
Yeah, just. Which leaves me with an interesting question, Mavron. What
What do you do?
what's the plan, Stan?
What's the move?
Maverick just like holding drunk cat just runs back inside and tucks them into bed and is just kind of like standing around bored places. What do I have?
So in the meantime,
Maverick will leave a
Okay.
piece of flash paper addressed to himself next to Allie for them to use when they wake up to find him, and he's gonna see if he can't be of any use unloading cargo or anything like that.
okay. So you'll stay on the boat for the time being.
Yeah, for the time being.
Sundial, you disembarked for materials, so the boat is staying here for a small piece of time, regardless.
Unless someone invites Maverick to
Do a
do
thing.
something.
Willow.
Well, you were gone by the time I left, so.
Yeah.
Staying on the boat or disembarking? Up to you.
I'm gonna disembark boat. Probably not smart, but I'm gonna do it.
All right. And heading where I think you are.
Yup.
All right. Quinlan, disembarking or staying for the time being?
Staying. I did not enjoy my time in this city when last year. Too big, too noisy, not enough nature.
In that case, your hook will be you will finally be receiving contact again from them. So Sundial is doing his things. You are parked for the time being. When just mechanically, two of your party have disembarked, Sundial and Willow. You are aware of such. As As a result, when would you re-embark on your boat travel? When Sundial gets back, or when Willow gets back, or both?
Just because I missed stuff, it sounds like there's a bunch of sending stones. Do they have sending stones now, or is this just a boat thing?
This is a boat thing. There are not
Okay.
sending stones for each person in the party. This is like a quote-unquote intercom system for the boat.
Okay.
So you can talk between decks of the boat.
I'd probably wait for Willow, because she knows the city a lot less than Sundial. Of like, if I leave Sundial, he'll be able to find me. He's fine.
Yeah.
So I'd probably wait for Willow.
Okay. Sounds good. Well then, let's go through a couple of hooks, shall we? Let's go through, I notice we're coming close to a break. We're not there yet, but let's start a couple hooks then. Wait, Mavron, you left a piece of flash paper addressed to you, so you're staying for the time being, or you're...
Yeah, basically, this is Stealthy's way of, if Mirthy is able to come back.
If Mirthy's able to come back. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
All right.
That's just Stealthy's, but if that way I'm also able to go with somebody if they want Mavron alone.
Cool. Then I'm going to go... here's just a fun thing. Let's roll initiative for hooks. So whoever gets the higher number, I'll start with them first.
And I willingly fail so I can eat my cheeseburger.
So you can what?
Eat my cheeseburger.
Yeah, go ahead. No, I mean,
Okay.
you don't have a hook, so I'm primarily asking for...
okay.
I'm primarily asking for... Well, your hook is last by default because you're delivering the cargo.
You're a sailor without a hook.
So,
Sad.
I want Mavron, Quinlan, and Willow to roll because you have relevant hooks here that I'm going to do, and the order I do them in will be determined by you.
Just a flat D20.
Yeah, go ahead.
8.
8. Willow?
18.
Oh, Mavron?
11.
11. Cool. Willow,
Right.
you disembark.
Alright.
You have a pretty good idea of where you need to kind of like the direction you need to head in because you saw it not too long ago. But immediately upon like trying to navigate at human level rather than riding in a boat 20 feet high level, it is like left turn or right turn. I want you to make a investigation check for how long it takes you to get to this place. The higher, the better.
A 17.
17 is great. Your innate sense of direction kicks in again. You also remember you have wings. You fly up above the tops of the houses. And I love to think if the check is too low, you forget that your innate flight can take you higher.
I have wings.
Yeah,
Oh.
right.
Oops.
You are able to navigate to the house that you saw not with too much difficulty. This is, to be even more specific than I was previously, this looks like a giant tree stump, but not a dead, blackened one, or a burnt-out one, or a rotting one. This looks like an actual, like, lively, kind of living, fayish tree stump, with a door and windows and moss and curled knots of wood and everything else. All the trademarks.
I bet they make really good cookies in there.
Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? So you see the house. What are you doing?
I am going to just like look around, see if there's like anything bad or anything. Just look around the front yard, see if I can figure out who or what it might be, and then go up to the door.
You just kind of for a short time you're gonna look around.
Mm-hmm.
Just get like a vibe check.
Yes.
People are not intentionally avoiding this house, but the people that walk closer to it kind of, they react to it in one way or another. They're like, They're like, a couple people double take, a couple people like sniff the air when they walk past it, like, what the hell? Like, what's it? You linger long enough that one person actually is walking past the house. They see you, and they come up to you, and they're like, nice place you have here.
This isn't mine.
Their eyes kind of like, and then they continue walking.
Thanks, though.
It is at that point that you feel compelled.
Great.
You go up to the door. Is there anything special or different that you do to announce your presence at the door? Or are you just knocking?
I'm knocking.
All right. For a short second, you don't hear any movement. And then you hear a couple of footsteps, just kind of like big galumphing footsteps. Just... And you see on the inside, you see a large, hairy, furry being. You see kind of a long, flat cow nose and a couple of little horns, kind of little cow's horns, kind of extending out from their forehead out, and almost in like a quarter halo in front of them. And they have what appears to be a beard, and they are wearing what looks like very traditional looking kind of not like sackcloth garb, but very like gardener's wear. Like very, comfy clothes, and they have these bright yellow eyes, and they have these like big powerful mitts that are kind of like clasping around the door to look at who just knocked, and they see you, and they're like, well, hey there. I wasn't anticipating anyone today. How can I help you?
Hi. I was just passing by on a ship, and I saw your house, and I wanted to tell you it's very pretty.
Well,
And very lively.
Well, isn't that just peachy of you? I haven't exactly had a warm reception here. And I'm happy that someone, especially someone of your stature, appreciates it. I put a lot of good work into it. Would you like to come in? And he opens the door a little wider, and the full stature of his body is revealed to you that he is like a larger creature. Like, he's large and in charge, but like dad bod style. And he is like currently holding what looks like a bowl and a whisk, like teetering about to come out of it. And the smell that everyone was smelling, that you now get hit with a scent blast of, is fresh baking dough that he is kind of mixing together. You evil man. Do not give me that idea now.
Yeah, please don't!
This is fresh, like, baking dough that he is kind of, like, whisking together, was whisking together before you arrived. And it smells so damn good. And he has invited you in.
Well, thank you. And it smells amazing.
I was just putting some finishing touches on it if you'd like to come in. If you don't have anywhere to be, that is.
I don't know if I do or not, actually.
The best kind of mindset. Please, stop for a spell.
Okay.
Wonderful. And he kind of steps to the side, allows you to kind of flitter your way inside. And the inside is cottage core, like rustic, old wooden furniture, like fixings, little just quirky, fun little decorations, and everything to make a house feel like a home. And it is just a cute little cottage. He kind of steps back and closes the door behind him and turns to you, and he offers out his massive, like, paw of a hand. And he introduces himself politely and quietly. I suppose now that you're a guest in my home, you should know who... Oh, we're going on a quick ad break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the In-Quy'zz-ition. So, sorry about the weird cut. If you're live, you got a little bit of ad, so I'm gonna back up a hair. Willow is also not quite back yet, so
How's everybody's week going?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Good.
Work has been stressful, but
Yeah.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah.
I got
Let me
new
give you a
tattoos.
quick peek.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh dear. Oh yeah.
Adjust my background here
Such
so
a
you can
such
see.
an empty background.
It's so depressing.
Oh. But hey.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing behind me.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ, it's naked.
There's no whimsy.
Oh good gracious, he's naked.
Moving is a thief of joy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
There's Willow. And there's Willow not again.
Told.
So, and there's Willow back again. There we go. Willkommen bei. We've come back, and we're back to you. So, this person closes the door behind him, offers up his big paw of a hand out to you, and introduces himself humbly and quietly. Since you're now a guest in my home, I suppose we should become acquainted in some way. And he clears his throat, and like a little bit of almost like a cattle-like bellow comes out as he clears his throat. He looks to you and he goes, you may call me by my given name, Vertoris Hazelheel. Some people just call me Vert because of the green. And he holds up his the tips of his hands, and they are massive. Well, he's holding one hand out to you to introduce himself, but the other hand that he holds up is massive, and on the ends of each of his fingers are green, almost as if he works with plants a lot.
And what was his name again?
Vertoris Hazelheel. Vertoris, Virtoris, Vertoris. Hazelheel. Hazel like the color, heel like the part of your foot.
And then what is he called?
Vert.
What did he say he is otherwise called?
Vert. V-I-R-T.
Just Vert.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Vert. My name is Sparkles. They're Sparkles.
Sparkles. That's a lovely nickname. As he clocks almost instantaneously, and he's like, I understand the the hesitation, but we're not where you think we are. You do not have to worry about such niceties or tactics here. Please.
Well, I kind of want to have a given name too, or a name I can go by in this dark and weird world.
Well, Sparkles is a pretty fun place to start.
It is.
Then I will honor it. So, I don't suppose I'll keep you very long, Sparkles, but I sure would love someone to help taste test my newest concoction, and if you're interested in a little bit of tea as well, that's something that I have been brewing for a couple of hours now.
Ooh, sure.
Excellent. And he stomps back over, hand kind of back down to his side after being introduced, and you notice like that this house is not crawling literally, but festooned with plant life. Like lots of little ferns and succulents, and this is like the greenest place you have seen that isn't directly affected by the sky. And it's nice. It's different though, because mixed in with the greens are little hints of like blues blues and reds, so like blue plant life and red blooms, and it's interesting. Comes back, dropping off the pot, and like after about 2 minutes, he comes back with a kettle and a cup, and offers you this tea. And after about 5 or 10 more minutes or so, then he will have these baked goods ready. But in the meantime, whatever roleplay happens, and those hits will just kind of hit whenever they hit.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sparkles, as he comes in, places the teapot down, and pours a cup for himself, offers a cup to you.
Thank you.
Haven't had too many visitors since I moved out to the puddles. I don't suppose you had any additional reason to stop by the house of a lowly furbolg?
I was sailing by, and I saw your house. And again, I wanted to tell you, it was very nice to see a house that's not dead and sad looking. But I'm gonna be honest.
I precisely know exactly how you feel from my experience trying to get this little place built up here. It took a lot of my natural communication with my environment to get something even a little bit sturdy built up here. And the locals, they haven't been exactly too responsive to it, as far as I can tell so far. But living amongst such filth and ruin, it kind of makes me wonder, you know?
It does. Definitely does. And
But if we could reintroduce some nature a little bit at a time, then we take our little victories when we get them.
that's very true. Very true.
And not everyone's been rude, it's just they also haven't been going out of their way.
Yeah. That's what I feel too. But also, I've met some people that I would have never thought I would meet.
Well, that's the experience that I hope for here as well. It's always about interacting, making connections with people, you know?
Oh, yes. Good connections, and showing people that you actually mean well.
As you take a sip of the tea, whoa! This is like pine needle and like citrus and like a jolt of something that you haven't had in a very long time. Must be a Fae-specific ingredient. And it is a zing. It's got a zing and a zazz to it that you haven't had in a long, long time.
This is wonderful. I haven't had this in the longest time.
Well, there's something to be said about bringing over some. There's something to be said about bringing some boysenberries over from the place you grew up.
True.
B-O-I, boysenberries, not poisonberry. I wouldn't be that fucking obvious, guys. Come on. Come on. It's a real berry. Look it up. God.
He sounds like a cow and you named him Tauros. What do you mean you wouldn't be that obvious?
Vertaurus?
Yeah, Tauros.
I hate you.
Taurus. It's a Taurus.
Yeah, he's a Taurus.
He's a cow.
He's a furbolg. Anyway.
He's a cow.
He's... I love love furbolgs.
Moo.
So anyway, after a short time, during the discussion that you have, he goes back into his kitchen, comes back with a couple of little puff pastries. Looks like they might be kind of like kind of something in between a cream puff and a Danish, a cranish. And presents them. It looks like there's about 5 or 6 laid out before you. Looks like they have like a yellow dot, kind of centralized on a swirling pastry, and a little bit of glaze. Looks very good. There's too many reactions in this, guys, come on. There are too many reactions. Stop it.
Don't look at the man behind the curtain, Dippy.
I'm looking.
Don't look at the memesters behind the screen.
So Willow, do you accept a pastry?
Just one.
You pick one up, shrinks just a little into your hands, and you just kind of hold it and you like sniff. There's that citrusy smell again, the baked fresh goodness, and your little pixie body like starts just vibrating a little bit. You know, it's been a long time since you had something just utterly entirely sweet like this. You know, there have been a couple of occasions on this adventure you've had some sweets, but this is like face sweets, man. This is like, it's been so long. Ignore this coin flip that I'm about to make.
What's going on?
As you proceed to take a bite, and it is melt in your mouth delectable, like a lemony pastry goodness. It is very, very delicious. And Bert just kind of looks and smiles at you, and he goes,
What do you think?
Good. Very sweet. It's really good.
I'm happy to hear it. Well, I shouldn't keep you too long. If your approval is better than any locals, I suppose. It's nice to feed someone from familiar quarters.
Yes.
But I will let you get back to your boat. I assume you're traveling for fun reasons or otherwise. If not, then good luck on your ventures.
No, thank you.
And if you ever need more pastries, my door is always open.
Well, thank you, and I hope you have a good time in your planting and baking and making tea. And with that, I'll see you adieu.
And you as well, Sparkles.
as you go towards the door, you fly out. He opens the door for you, and you fly out into the street. Satisfied, with a very full stomach of pastry. And all is well. Make your way back to the boat. The timing of it is as such as you make it back around the same time that Sundial goes out from his chopping and chipping, because there are material warehouses pretty close to this juncture. Like it's a pedestrian commercial juncture for a reason. Quinlan, we move swiftly on. No, we don't. Mavron, we move swiftly on to you.
I was gonna say,
I was about to skip initiative there. Mavron, you're walking back through the decks of the boat, like the lower deck where the, rooms and stuff are after laying Ellie down, and you look over to the bar, and a very familiar figure is sitting there once again.
Mavron walks behind the bar and starts making them both drinks.
Well. Passing through New York City. Didn't know you were headed to such a populous place. I might have actually had a job lined up for you.
Well, just kind of go where the river takes me at this point.
Well,
As he kind of takes a drink from his own drink, as he has had for the last several times that he has showed up, kind of sets it down, brands the stamp onto the bar again, same spot. He's consistent. You hand him a drink from behind the bar, and he looks at it like, dumps it into his own cup, picks up his cup again, and starts to like slosh it around. And he's like,
the funny thing is that we are actually tabulating with a little bit of reconnaissance, as the fancy folks might say. And we might have something for you in the very near future.
Oh, do tell.
Well, if your lovely captain is going to continue following the part of this river that he can actually go down, then y'all will end up in Boiling Red Springs.
What a coincidence.
There's a man there who has a debt that needs to be repaid. Or not repaid, I should say. There's a man whose debt we need to collect them very, very soon. I would say you'll know him when you see him, but given the nature of this place, a little context might not hurt. Stands about 6'7". Weighs maybe 165 pounds. This is an absolute beanstalk of a man that we're talking about here. Made a deal to get back to the surface. Tie off some loose ends. And by our accounts, he is about 6 months past his 1 week agreement. It's very hard to send agents of hell directly into one of the most populated cities on the surface without causing a little bit of a stir. But that's where you come in. If you find this man, then you can do one of 3 things. You can kill him, you can brand him, or you can kill him, you can brand him, or you can convince him to come back himself. As for that second one, pulls out what looks like a black brimstone, what it almost looks like is a stamp, like a rubber stamp, like kunk, kunk, like transfer pachunka pachunka. But it is made of this black pumicey brimstone, and the stamping region is not rubber, it is what looks to be
almost like molten metal, like it permanently embedded into the brimstone.
Mm-hmm.
And he pulls it out, and the symbol of Dissipator, about as big, funnily enough, as my coin that I use fairly frequently. So about the size of a silver dollar, maybe a little smaller than a silver dollar, or maybe a little bigger than a silver dollar. And the symbol of Dis emblazoned upon it with two horns kind of wrapping around it and pointing to the center, with just a spot where a big dot, like just a big central dot,
Mm-hmm.
would be. You stare at it, and it kind of flares up orange and comes back down. Hands it over to you and says, if you don't kill him, you need to keep this brand in one spot for about 15 seconds. After which time, we will know exactly, we will be able to pinpoint him exactly and use our ways, our methods to bring him back home. If you do not foresee the repayment of this debt, a little bit of renegotiation in your contract will have to take place. Because this is step 1 in a journey of 1,000. Figuratively speaking. You have more than proven yourself to Dissipator, but can't take chances. As he smiles this big, pointy, toothy smile, and just chuckles under his breath. Taking a sip of the drink. Surface swill always ruins my brew.
Bring me a bottle of something better next time. Having to suffer. What was this man supposed to do that he's so intent on getting him back?
When his date was negotiated, settling accounts, final goodbyes, real sappy emotional shit, the part that had us, the part that we actually allowed him to do, was that he was going to retrieve a personal affect. We assume that he has it on his person. But the fact that he hasn't come back is that this personal affect might have convinced him to try to renege on the deal. Doesn't matter if he has it on him or not. He just needs to come back. He is well overdue. But if he does have it on him, well, even better then.
And his name. Unfortunately, 6'7" beanpole of a man describes quite a lot in these landscape.
Answers to the name of Gerdak.
Gerdak.
G-R-D-A-K, for what that's worth, if you have to find a library book with his name in it. As he kind of shrugs, polishes off his drink. You know what to do. Unless you don't. And he fades into brimstone and dust after that snide remark, leaving the brand behind in either your hand or on the table.
Mavron will let it sit. I'm assuming he put it face down on the table, so now there's a lovely brand of Despater on the table, in addition to the man's freaking cup.
He laid it on its side, but the bottom of his cup is not. It just leaves like this kind of like a 9-pointed sunburst circle, and a kind of a disconnected pentagram in the center. Although after observing it for about 5 seconds, it slowly kind of fades with any evidence that he was there to begin with.
He reaches over and picks up the brand and goes, I don't know why they act like I'm not going to fulfill my duty. As he sets the brand on the table, branding the table with the brand of Despater.
And left perfectly behind, a seal of the Circle of Dis, horns, dot. About 10 seconds later, you feel a little rumble beneath you, beneath your feet. Beneath your feet. Zog, you're still on the boat, right? Actually,
yeah, I'm still here.
Everyone who's still on the boat would feel the boat begin to shake. For about 15 seconds. Almost as if it were being vibrated in a sieve. Like rumbling under calm waters. At about 5 seconds after that, Mavron, you hear in the back of your head, not funny. You're lucky that it has multiple uses. No one else hears this, just Mavron, but after about 15 more seconds, the brand on the table disappears.
Yeah,
this is not a permanent brand for anything that it is. It is a marking brand more than anything else. The marking brand is a D4 damage weapon.
Mm-hmm.
You roll once to hit. If you successfully hit, you roll a strength save to keep the brand in place. If you fail the strength DC, the brand comes off. You must succeed 3 times in order for the brand to take effect. So you attack once. If you hit, if you miss, you miss. If you hit, you put it in a spot and you make a strength check to keep it there. You succeed 3 strength checks, the brand is successful, and your target is transported hitherto, not long thereafter. Any failure before 3 successes resets your count. So,
okay.
If you can kill him much easier, but killing in the middle of a city
preferred.
Killing in the middle of a city might not help you or your party that much with the law. Branding is a much more preferred tactic for, it doesn't break any laws at the very least, outside of, basic assault, but basic assault happens all the time. It's more easily.
Could get a little bit of arsony in that.
Well, the bar didn't catch on fire. It left a pretty distinct mark, but nothing else.
I know, but burning people could be arson. Could be arson.
Mavron would know.
Mavron would know. Zog.
Yeah.
Any reaction to your boat violently shaking for 15 seconds?
I hit a rock. Fuck. I'm not used to this fucking big ass boat yet. I'm sure it's fine. I don't hear water flowing. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh yeah, there's no water flowing. No. And Quinlan.
I didn't do it. It's not my fault. Don't believe the goats.
Some time passes, after which point, a sending stone rattles in your nearby vicinity. whether it be on your person or in your cabin or wherever you happen to be. The one that was given to you by Zog for the purpose of communicating with your folks.
That was sent to the people. He didn't get a second one from me, so
That's
we're all
true.
sharing. So
Zog, you
would
get a
be on
sending
him.
stone relay on your sending stone in your in the helm.
Zog Fairman, how can I help you?
We were told to contact this stone if we were to talk to our monk Quinlan.
Zog, yeah, 1 second. Let me go get him. Puts the sending stone to his chest, just sticks his head out the window. Quinlan! Quinlan!
Laying a spread eagle out. What?
All right, you got a sending stone.
Realizes everything comes crashing back, and he gets up, throws on his overrobe.
Do we call it getting stoned?
You got stoned.
Hey, you're getting stoned. You got stoned.
My favorite sending stone company is a stone throw away.
Oh, really? I like 2 birds, 1 stone.
Those are also very good.
No.
No, don't throw it.
Oh, that's exactly what Zog was going to do. Zog was going to toss you the sending stone. You ready?
Falls in the water. I'm gonna buy another one.
All right, I chucked the sending stone. Just,
Easily in your hand.
Okay.
you're a monk. I trust you to catch things.
Hold it up. Hello.
Quinlan?
Yes.
Some good news on the monasterial front. We have been in contact with Camden's Hall and have agreed to a small arrangement. Exchanging of minds and bodies. A little bit of cross-training. I will admit some of the surfacers they've already sent have been exceptional in taking the material up to a certain point. And we have heard nothing but praise from those that we have sent to their hulleries. Overall, quite the partnership you've set up between us. Well done. As for the conditions here, well, things are taking their course faster than anticipated. Walls of Petal have already expanded a fair amount since you left our great settlement here on your adventures. There have been protests. There have been some altercations, but nothing that our local authority couldn't handle by themselves. I do worry that if this progresses much faster than it already has, a lot more resistance will be met.
Carefully vet those you send out. The protests there we've encountered out here as well, and in the greater continent, folk aren't as forgiving. Just make sure that it's not the Obsidian Order that is causing the problems or being used.
It never will be. We do not have any ties with the governmental forces that are expanding upon our settlement. But we will keep an eye. We dislike the animosity between the locals and between their locals and ours just as much as they do. We will keep you posted.
Good.
And put some pants on. No, he doesn't say that. He doesn't say.
Rin,
No, he doesn't say that. No, he
that
just
would
said,
be the first time you've ever told me that. Usually it's take
I like
them
to
off.
imagine that Quinlan every once in a while, just to be like a little shit. If someone tells him to do something, he just turns around, looks at them, turns around, just boop, catch my wind. Or catch my drift.
catch my drift. Oh my god, that's perfect. So, we hope that your expedition, exploring the land and its people, has been beneficial as well.
Turning away from Zog and walking in the opposite direction, kind of lowering voice a little bit, because he does not know how well the hearing is.
Zog, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 19.
And Quinlan, if you take 10 on stealth, what do you end up with? Well, that's passive stealth, I suppose.
Total of 14.
Roll a stealth check for me then.
That's 18 on the die plus 4 for 22.
All right. The wandering ears of Zog are kept unawares.
Are there any more rocks?
We got a whole barrel in the ship now.
As you say, Quinlan.
Now, Bryn, to dispense with the formalities, my dear friend, I don't know when we'll be coming back or on what side of the brewing troubles we're going to be on. I'm going to do my best to keep in contact and
Understand this. No
Quinlan.
matter what side of this conflict you end up on. No, we're coming to a closing point here. We're close. Understand this, Quinlan. Whatever side of this conflict you end up on, we will still support you. Because an order's bond is greater than that of blood and water. But
Well,
maintaining appearances is not high on the list of priorities, but it is still on a list for a reason.
understood.
We do miss you, Quinn. But I know that you are having loads of adventures. And I hope that you come back as satisfied as when you left. And that's all that matters.
Give Nebby my best.
If who?
Nebby,
Nebby.
the other of our trio.
Yep. Of course.
And I'll have some new tunes for us to play.
Marvelous. Click. Ends connection. Mavron.
I was just wondering. I don't know if you saw my message because I didn't get to say it before you moved on to Quinlan. That Mavron was gonna go look for somebody to bother on the ship. Did you want me to roll to see if he overheard the conversation since he was looking?
Go ahead and make
probably since Quinlan was the one who got
Quinlan,
the
what was
needle.
your total stealth check?
22.
22. What's your passive perception, Mavron?
It's a 16.
16. If you want to roll a perception check, then you can.
I would probably end up failing because I was more focused on privacy from Zog. So I would not have noticed Mavron.
That's why I'm asking Mavron specifically to roll perception, like, if they'd like. Higher the number, the more of the conversation you catch. But you only get Quinlan's side of it, as far as these sending stones.
It's 22 exactly, by.
Wow, you
would have heard the whole thing, as far as I'm concerned.
There you go.
Just
click.
Mavron leaning on the door.
Quinlan, you turn around and immediately see you just left there on the top deck holding a sending stone and looking right at Mavron leaning against the door frame going down to the lower decks.
Just squint eyes. Arches brow.
Anything you feel like sharing? Come now, I have no stakes in these games.
No, but what do you want to know?
Anything that could be interesting.
Are you at the top of the stairs or are you at the bottom of the stairs?
He was like just coming up the stairs from the. So they're probably Quinlan's probably standing over Mavron at this point. If Quinlan was trying to come downstairs to find privacy.
No, he just walked to the far end and then at this point would just be coming back to.
Yeah, so then just leaning against the threshold doorway.
It's coming right up to you. You're what, like over 6 foot tall?
Let me check. I got too many. I am 6'7". Don't.
gonna just use the wind to come up to you right into the ear. How's this for hot goss? I just got double dumped. Set back down and go past you.
Very cheeky. Well, that leaves you free for other endeavors.
And that's going to be a turnaround and just lean on the other side so we're both facing out.
Mm.
You know, that is one way of looking at it. And I would also like to think of it as we may have to face down the Obsidian Order.
If I did not convey the vibe correctly, the vibe of the message was the Order will never go against you.
Ah,
They will never take up arms directly against you. Period. It's still your order. Like, you know, everyone, you know, bond's stronger than blood and water.
okay.
As for taking up appearances with Petal itself, they basically confirmed that, like, because they're not going to stand against you, if you are on the surface side of this conflict, then the Order is going to help you, but they will be going against Petal as well, which, not great for business, or practice, for that matter.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sorry. If that was not the vibe that was conveyed by the tone, then I need to work on my tone, because...
And it's also part of hearing.
Mm-hmm. But no, you have not been dumped by either of your friends or your order.
All right.
No, not at all. Sorry.
I will let Mavron think so for the time being.
That's awesome. Okay, go right ahead.
He's probably gonna need to make a deception check then.
All right. You asked for juicy and interesting.
I would like you to know my passive insight is a 20.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a total of 9.
Oh no. As the goss is gossed between the two Hosses, we find Willow and not Zog, Sundial coming back to the boat in well-working order with some new materials. Takes about 10-15-ish minutes to crane the supplies that Sundial has bought onto the boat. And after another short time, Zog, you re-embark. Boat full once again, down the shipping channel. You re-embark once again down the shipping channel on your way to Boiling Red Hot Springs.
Yep.
Mavron and Quinlan, if you wanted to hash out the final little
Mhm.
moment of that roleplay there before we end.
Yeah. Mavron kind of steps to the side so that way they're both looking up towards the what is that room called?
The galley?
Captain's
The helm.
No, the helm, yes. Up towards the helm. So they're kind of shoulder to shoulder, and he just leans over real close to Quinlan and big devilish smile. As I stated earlier, when are you going to quit lying to yourself? Indicating both the lies that Quinlan just told Mavron and nodding in Zog's direction.
Well, I figured you wanted hot goss. Adversity is so much more entertaining than boring minutia.
Information isn't always boring minutia when it can be used. As he moves off to saunter and start stretching out on the deck to sunbathe.
After about 15 more minutes of travel, you reach a big red sign, hand painted, saying the following: warning! All cargo must be moved towards center mass. All passengers must move to the top deck of the ship. You are entering dangerous waters. Extreme heat, extreme discomfort. Pulled forth by the Commission of Waterways of New York City.
Are there any typos on this sign?
Imagine every word that I just said is painted on the sign in like a Cockney accent. These waters are
That's not where I was going, but I like it more.
Yeah, no.
I was hoping you would say no, because that's where I want to paint the name on the boat, because it's all fucked up.
Yeah, no, it's...
No, these waters.
These waters is dangerous.
All right.
Move all cargo to center mass.
Okay.
Move all passengers to top deck. Extreme heat, extreme discomfort.
I am Zog just with his boat. I'm so glad Allie didn't get a fucking accent from growing up here.
And with that, we will call it an episode for the time being. Monday, we'll have an episode of the Dapper D's. Tuesday, we just did Strahd this past Tuesday.
We just did Strahd.
Yep.
No Strahd Tuesday.
We will talk to Dono about Crossroads. You just watched this show, so you're not getting the show next Friday either. So the next time you can anticipate seeing us will be the 27th. The next time you can anticipate Curse of Strahd is maybe, hopefully, the 24th. But you will see us on Monday for another exciting episode of the Dapper D's, where we learn more about the collective conscious character that is Dono D. Dankins.
Dono D. Dankins.
And in the meantime, thank you so much for playing. This was a fun session, if not maybe a short one.
Session. It was our good one, Debbie.
I'm glad I got a couple of hooks for characters that we haven't really touched on a lot recently. You know, Quinlan, Willow, a couple of nice little hooks for you there. Willow, you're gonna find out real soon if what you did actually has consequences or not.
Chaos.
Maybe. And oh boy, Boiling Red Hot Springs is gonna be very interesting, to say the very least. But on that note, thank you so much for watching. It has been great to have you here. Tune in next time when our Trashyardigans will go right back at it again. And until then, your adventure matters, and roll for your initiative. Bye-bye!
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 Bye! Where is it? There.
Make it end.